Alrighty, time for another draft. Let's crack this pack here. What do we got? What do we got? Any action? Oh, Lotus again. I just have a penchant for gardening. I am passing an Ancestral, lucky day Zorg, but Zorg had Lotus, Solar, and Gleamlocks in our last draft. There's also Sword and Thopter Foundry here, so I guess I probably won't go for either. And Soul College and Vivi. So what's going to get taken here? Ancestral, Lotus, duh. It's 2, Vivi, 3, Undermountain 4, Necromancy 5, FOMO. Yeah, we'll see what comes back, but obviously I'm slamming Black Lotus here, and it's interesting. I might get Soul Cauldron back, which can be good with like Auriok Salvagers. It's a kind of a backup there, but I'll take Lotus, I'll pass Ancestral, and I think I might just take stock up. I don't know where I'm going with this Lotus, but it'll be somewhere good. I also want to cut blue because I just passed Ancestral. Not that that's like the biggest thing. You can always just play Ancestral. I don't want Ocelot Pride. I think Lutry's good, but I think stock up is better. Sneak Attack, Reanimate. Yeah, stock up is just so good. It really does the thing. And then here, nothing I'm super in love with. I might just take Chain Lightning. I could be blue-red. I don't really care about Urtai. I don't want to take City of Traders. There's just no blue cards in this pack. I think Chain Lightning's better than Flame Tongue this early. All right. Not thrilled, but I'm do it. And then, I could take Magda here. I got that Chain Lightning, go with Magda, be like a blue-red deck. Strider took a Cockwork. There's also a Tidebinder, which is a fine card, but I think I'm happy enough taking Magda, maybe going like blue-red aggro. I do like that deck a lot. And if I end up moving away from that, that's fine too. And then here, it's time. It is actually time. It's 5 picks in. I don't have anything that conflicts with Luris, and I have Lotus. All right, we're doing it. I don't know if this Magda stuff is going to happen. I have Magda and Chain Lightning, and maybe those end up going by the wayside, but I am going to take Luris here and try to draft a Luris deck. Maybe Grixis or Jeskai Luris. I could also not play red if I don't need to, obviously. That's always a possibility. But I mean, Soul Guide Lantern is good too, and so is Barrogoyf. Those are both fine cards. But I think here I'm pretty happy just taking Luris. And then here, there's Lingering Souls, there's Ugin. Not even in the best shape for Ugin here anyway, though I do like the card. There's also Selfless Spirit, which is definitely good with Luris, but I kind of just love Lingering Souls. I feel like Lingering Souls is excellent. And then maybe I don't end up playing as much red, but I just think that Lingering Souls is one of the stronger cards. I do need some lands to make this all work. Thieving Skydiver was also an option there too, of course, but I like Lingering Souls. And then here, I'm taking Brain Freeze. 7th pick. I already have the Lotus, so it's like I have 2/3 of the Breach combo over Tainted Pact. Yeah, sure. Deathrite Shaman. All right. We got some moves here. I mean, Underworld Breach would be the nuts if I found it. And then here, Reprieve, Duress, and Pyroblast. It's going to be one of these 3. It's kind of interesting. I mean, they're all pretty good. I do have a decent amount of red. Let's just take the Pyroblast here. I think it's possible that I end up kind of like blue-red just splashing Luris. I don't know about this Lingering Souls. We'll see. I guess I would currently trade it for a Skydiver given the way these packs have gone. That's a late Duress too. Duress and Reprieve. Very good cards. That must have been a pretty stacked pack. And then here, Sword went. I wonder if there's some visionary who took that for Thopter. I think I take Savai Triumph. I don't think Soul Cauldron looks good right now. And Savai Triumph seems like it could actually be pretty nice because I've got a bunch of... I have red plus black-white cards, and so it can cast both sides of Lingering Souls, I'll tell you that much. Now there's True Name, Unearth. Unearth. And Voice of Victory. Voice of Victory is also nice, but the first Reanimate when you have a Luris is just so incredible. I also could be like Grixis Splash Lingering Souls or something. Yeah, this looks like a nice start. I don't know where we're going, but I like it. And then here, I think I'll just take Endurance because it's the best card. Oh, and then now I'll take Concealed Courtyard. Revoker is good, but I think Courtyard is pretty necessary if I want to make some of this stuff work. Okay, and then here... I'm not playing any of these cards. I guess I'll just hate Natural Order. Oh, Selfless Spirit came back? Nice. And Tainted Pact. Nice. That's totally playable card. Okay. So going into pack 2, obviously Underworld Breach is the card I want most. And it's possible Stoss already like... No, you couldn't have hated Breach and then taken Freeze. Could have taken Freeze and then hated Breach later, maybe. What do we got? We have Mana Drain. We have Tinker. Not Tinkering. Yeah, this is a Drain pick over Suplex, Narset, Ponder, Fresh Start, Flage. Yeah. We'll see where we go from here. And then here, there's Flash and Atroxa. I'm not really in a position to take those. I might just have to Inquisition. The discard spells are very good. There's also Brainstorm and Probe. There's also Bolt. I don't think I want to take Bolt. I already have Chain Lightning. I guess I'm passing Flash Atroxa. I don't think I want to hate either of those. So it's Inquisition, Bolt, Brainstorm, Probe. I guess Scrubland, but I'm not going to take that. I think I take Inquisition. Seems like the spot. Boom, there's the Breach. There's been a Breach. All right. Every time I take Breach and get, or Brain Freeze and get Breach or vice versa, it just means that 3 or 4 more times I'm going to spec on it, because when it comes together, it's so good. All right, well, slamming Underworld Breach. Maybe I get a Badlands back, but probably not even. Luris Breach is also incredible, because Luris gets back Breach, and then you can just keep doing that every turn if you want. So what I really need to find is lands. I don't have a lot of lands. I kind of want to be Grixis and maybe not even play the Selfless Spirit, but I'll splash like Lingering Souls, something like that. And yeah, Grixis lands would be really nice to pick up. And then here, so now it's either Iteration or Imperial Seal. It's close. It might not seem close because it's like, well, of course you'll take the Imperial Seal to tutor for your things, but Iteration is a really good value card. It feels like you can play a lot of good games with it. I think I'm just going to take Iteration. I'm also going to have more red and blue in my deck than black. I mean, I'm going to have enough black because I'm going to want to play Luris, of course, but I don't know. I just think Iteration can help you win some fair and unfair games, and Imperial Seal is much more on the like unfair game side of things. What I would kill for are some lands. So now there's a Live Duel's Vault, so there's like one more combo thing, but I kind of want to just take Generous Plunder. It gives me the mana for all these. Luris is nice. Oh, Strider just used Cockwork. I don't think I want another white-black or white-red land. I've got one white card I want to play. I'm going to take Plunderer here and then follow it up with green lands. I don't really want any of these. I mean, I could take Trop on spec of some kind. I could hate Thalia. Thalia is a good card. I don't think... No, they passed me a Selfless Spirit like last pick. I don't think that they're playing that. I think... Honestly, I think I do just take Trop. I don't know. It's not really that helpful right now, but it could be. The rest of these cards don't do much, and I think Trop is better than Stomping Ground, especially since it actually combines with Savai Triumph for all 5 colors, though I don't really want to go that direction. And then here, well, more lands. Oh, a red-blue land or a Preordain, or an Occult Epiphany, or Pyrite Spellbomb, which is also great with Luris. I kind of want to just take blue-red land. I already have... I have Stock Up, Iteration, Tainted Pact. I have some good ways to find, to see extra cards. I think that a land, a Steam Vents is just, it turns on all the fetches and land cyclers you need. I mean, I would love to take a Preordain there, but I feel like I'm supposed to just take Steam Vents. And then here, there's the Salvagers. I mean, I've abandoned Luris for Salvagers before. I probably will again. I just think that combo is incredible. It's that or Baleful Strix. I just passed Pirate Spellbomb. What a shame. Though I had to take Steam Vents there. Is Baleful Strix better? I don't have much to Salvagers with. Let's just take the Baleful Strix, actually. I just took a land so I can more reliably count on getting to Grixis mana. And here I think I take Suplex. Yeah, an artifact removal spell is nice. Ooh, Fiery Eyelet, definitely. I don't need Corpse Dance or Life Death. Cut down now. And then here, I guess I'll take Overgrown Tomb in the odd chance I splash green. I'll take the Doomsday. I guess the best card is Noble, so I'll just take that. Knight of Autumn, I think I'd less like to play against. Okay. Passing the Salvagers was tough, but I feel like I also was taking a card that was really good to Luris back. And Luris Breach is really sick. I feel like I could just do that. Okay, so going into pack 3, I don't really need a specific thing that I don't have. More fixing is better, especially with Tainted Pact, because this stops when you get your second card of the same name. So against it is better when you have fewer basic lands in your deck. It actually makes Trop kind of nice to play too. And what do we got here? The Steel Cutter, the Triome, Deep Cavern Bat. I mean, it wouldn't be crazy to take Steel Cutter here because I do have 1/0 and a bunch of cheap spells. I could take Bat. I could take Shelldock Isle. I think Planisphere is weaker than Steel Cutter. I don't think I want Galvanic Discharge. I have 2 deal 3s already. Don't think I really need Ragran Triumph that badly. I might want to just take Bat though. It feels like this deck's going to use that a little better. And then here, Watery Grave is going to be the pick almost assuredly. Yeah, I don't need Thassa's Oracle. Pillage the Bog, if it comes back, I have some green lands that I would consider splashing. But I'm pretty happy just taking Watery Grave there. And then now, so there's Chromatic Star, which is always good. I don't really want Yogg-Will. There's Balance, which Balance is a messed up card. The Star is just okay. There's also Creeping Tar Pit, but I just took Watery Grave, so I feel like I've got decent mana. Balance is another color, but I mean, I already have Savai Triumph and Concealed Courtyard, so I would consider it. I don't think I want to take Bitter Triumph. There's also Toxic Deluge. That's like a balance that I don't have to splash. Or I could just take Chromatic Star. Let's just take Chromatic Star. I think that it's good with Luris and it helps fix. I feel like that's going to be better for me than taking one of those sweepers. I don't know. It is close, but the combination of Mana Fixer / Cantrip-ish is pretty nice for this kind of deck. And I don't really need anything to win. So I already kind of have all the stuff I need. That would have been nice with Salvagers. I might just Time Twister here. I don't think I want to Enlighten Tutor. Enlighten Tutor will wheel a lot of the time anyway. I could take Blackcleave Cliffs. Let's see. Do I want Time Twister though? Is Time Twister nice? Time Twister is a just nice card. I think I just take it. And maybe I get a Bowmasters. Oh, LED? Oh, that Twister looking good. Oh, Stops past LED and Brain Freeze. And I got the Breach elsewhere. Well, this is nice. All right. Now maybe the Salvagers would have been nice if I picked up a second Lotus, but also the Breach Luris combos are looking real good with these 2 mana flowers, as it were. Okay. If I pick up a couple more lands, I think I'll be pretty happy. Not that kind of land that has green. There's Dress Down, there's Witherbloom for that thing. I might just take Fatal Push. Fatal Push is pretty nice. Nice cheap removal spell. Gemstone Mine looks kind of perfect here. This just looks like a good Gemstone Mine deck. There's also Hallowed Fountain. I don't think I want Freebooter. I already have the Deep Cavern Bat and Inquisition. Freebooter's the worst of them. I mean, Hallowed Fountain is also good. A Luris deck sometimes repeatedly is tapping for mana. Do I want to take Hallowed Fountain and play Selfless Spirit or something like that? Nah. My deck looks pretty busted. The more busted your deck is, the better Gemstone Mine is. Now there's Echo of Eons to go with LED. I already have Time Twister. Wow, the Salvagers would have really paid off. I might still take Aether Spellbomb. It's also good with Luris. And do I want another draw 7? I don't have any ways to discard it. I have Brain Freeze to mill it. Or do I just want Aether Spellbomb as just like a little disruptive / value card? It's good with Luris. You know what? I'll just take the Echo of Eons. I think Echo of Eons is pretty nice. Now, I can take a Ralgrin Triumph. I think I want Ralgrin Triumph over Shelldock. I have a lot of colors here. Yeah, I mean, The draw 7s are pretty nice. Oh, there's Chain of Smog, Council's Judgment. Oh, Pillage the Bog. Let's see. I took the Gemstone Mine too. All right, yeah. Because now, with Tainted Pact, it's not even that bad to play these anyways. And I'll have 3 or 4 green sources. Now there's an Indotha Triumph too. And a Yogwill. I'm not that into Yogwill. I don't really want another tap land. I could Cogwork here. Yeah, let's just do that. I don't really think I'll play these cards. Oh, Ballista is nice. And Goblin Crater Maker. I'll just take those 2. Okay, well this is currently 14 lands, so I should probably cut a couple cards. I mean, I could probably cut the Ballista, because it's a decent sideboard card, and the Crater Maker. This might not be much of a Lingering Souls deck. But it's also like somewhat free. Lion's Eye Diamond, Lingering Souls, any combos? I'm not going to Time Spiral, am I? Am I going to cast Talisman of Conviction? I guess not. Let's just take that. I'll pass a Light Cub. Take a Witherbloom and a Metamorphosis Fanatic. All right, we got a deck here. All right, so... God, Bowmasters would have been incredible in this deck. They don't want Doomsday. Luris is in the command zone. So this is currently 17 lands. I don't think I want Time Spiral. Lingering Souls. If I cut Lingering Souls, I could cut Concealed Courtyard, but I'd still play Raugrin and Savai Triumph, so let's just play it. Again, it helps Tainted Pact. And I'll play Pillage the Bog off Trop, Overgrown Tomb, Gemstone Mine, and then Lotus and Chromatic Star. And Magda Treasures and Generous Plunder Treasures. Yeah, that sounds fine to me. I could play Selfless Spirit or Noble Hierarch or Witherbloom. Oh, Copperline Gorge. I guess that's probably fine to play too for the Pillage and the Tainted Pact version. Okay. And let's see. So if I go... I need to have a couple doubles, and that's all. I have every land in. Okay, I probably have just 2 of each, I think, is my guess. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 red sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 black sources. Not counting the Lotus or the Chromatic Star on both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blue sources, and then white is the free roll and green is the free roll. All right. So I want to get one more in. I could be one more mountain or one more island. I guess it could technically be a swamp. What it means for Tainted Pact is if I flip one of those basics, I know that I could miss here. I could also play another spell, but I think I should just play another land here. How many blues is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blue. 8 red. It's pretty close on both. I have a lot of black too, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 black. Plus Baleful's Tricks. Those. Maybe I just run one more swamp. Because also that can cast Luris, which is pretty nice. Okay. What a deck, huh? All right, my teammates, Larry David's on Black-White or Esper mid-range. Yeah, Frog, Containment Priest, Mother of Runes, White Plume Adventure. No power, but Force of Will really helps. Thoughtseize, yeah, nice, good mana. And we got Tyler, the Destroyer here on Sapphire, Mana Vault, Balance, Wheel, Narset, Upheaval, Coveted Jewel, Mishra's Workshop. Yeah, this deck looks awesome. Looks really fun. And then Strider. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't take the Steel Cutter. He's got Steel Cutter, Vivi, Bombardiers, Third Path, Mana Crypt, Jet, Probe, a bunch of cantrips, Pyrokinesis, Force Negation, Remand Counterspell with Valk, Spire. Oh, man. Oh, and Lutri. Our decks look awesome. This hopefully goes well, but I think we got some good ones here. All right, time for round 1. Revealing a little Luris here, and a fine hand on the draw. A little bit slow. just whenever you're on the draw and you don't have a turn 1 play, it's always a little bit nervous, but I think I'm supposed to mulligan this. Don't like it. I don't like it much. And I get to maybe suplex what gets played here. Or maybe not. Let's just go Magda then, and maybe we'll make 2 plays next turn. Killing the elf seemed less important. I mean, maybe it's not going to work out. But what is this? 4th year Lingus. All right. I guess that's fine. Okay, let's go. I have 4 mana, so I can Strix and suplex / fatal push. Let's go. Oh, I don't have a way to. I don't have enough black, so I have to use the treasure no matter what. If that's the case, then let's go suplex. Take the initiative. And I could play Strix. I think I'm just going to pass with Fatal Push-Up and try to keep the initiative that way, though that doesn't seem like it's that likely to work. Inti, okay. Discard. Sure. Let's see what the exile. Undermount Adventure. Oh man, I'm gonna be able to cast that one too. All right, well, I'll still, I think, Fatal Push that. Just take 2 here. I guess playing the Strix would have worked out better. All right, well, if I can find some combo stuff, that'll be good, because we're getting kind of demolished here. Let's draw. Let's cast Stock Up here, because, okay. Well, I could take LED Brain Freeze, or LED Breach, and then sack. Yeah, that looks great. Let's take LED Breach. Play Fiery Islet. I guess I attack with Magda here, because I think another mana is going to be good, and another card in the graveyard seems fine. Okay, let's cast Underworld Breach. Guess I can do that. Play LED. Sack this for blue. Replay LED, exiling Courtyard, Magda, Suplex. And then sack this for red. Then replay LED, exiling everything but Stock Up. I just want to make it also so that I don't draw any of these things. I don't want to keep the LED in play. Let's echo. Okay. Tainted Pact. So I guess I'll sack this for black. Cast Tainted Pact. Exile 3 lands. And don't want to push Pyroblast in my hand. Where does it show this card? Is it here? I don't know. No. Don't want to put Pillage the Bog in my hand. No. Generous Plunder. No. Chromatic Star. No. Black Lotus. No, I don't think so. Mana Drain. No. Gemstone Mine. No. Raregreen Triumph. No. Stock Up. 12 cards left. And just to be clear, I played 3 Swamps, 2 Islands, 2 Mountain. And Swamp was gone all before all this. So, and Swamp is the only whammy then. Island and Mountain are. So, no. Watery Grave, no. Expressive Iteration, no. Time Twister? I have 9 cards left. If I put Time Twister in my hand and I play LED and Twister, yeah, that should be sufficient, I would imagine. Oh, I guess I could also have recast Tainted Pact. That's really funny. Okay, and Twister, and I guess, do I want to sack this? I have 8, 9. I don't think I need to sack the Twister first. It's Twister. Sack this for blue. Inquisition you. And a bunch of green-white stuff. And I win the game. All right, they bounced. They were playing green-white or red-green-white dorks. Okay, well, I don't think I want Crater Maker. Do I want Walking Ballista? I feel like I have a decent amount of stuff. I guess I could cut Pyroblast. And yeah, I'll play a Walking Ballista. Maybe Crater Maker is actually better when it comes down to it. All right, let's get in there. Okay, let's reveal Lotus. Why not? And, well, I'm not going to mulligan a hand that has Inquisition into Baleful Strix, and it has Breach as a backup as well. Oh, into 1-drop. Okay. Makes me feel a little better about the situation, I'll say that. Another land isn't ideal. This could be a game where Lurrus Baleful Strix team up nicely. Inti, Robber of the Rich, Lightning Bolt, Pest Infestation. Oh, wow. Eee, that's an annoying hand. I have 6 cards. If I take that, they'll get to robber me. I guess I just take Robert in. This is going to be painful. I just thought multiple robber hits could be pretty disastrous, so I'm going to play Inti now. And I'm going to play Baleful Strix, and then it's going to get either bolted or Pest Infestation. And I'm going to hope to draw, I guess LED wouldn't be bad. All right. Dramatic Star, I guess, isn't a complete joke, but another land. This is brutal. I mean, Pest Infestation sets up the Cradle pretty nicely, but looks like Lightning Bolt's going to get used instead, probably discarding a land that they've drawn since then. Potentially they could discard Pest Infestation if they weren't going to cast it here. Oh, discarding Lightning Bolt. Huh? All right. Exile Llanowars. Block. Is there something going on? No? We're okay making that trade. Why is that? I don't understand that play, but okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess I get back Lurrus. Let's play Copperline Gorge and put Lurrus into hand. Next turn I can play Chromatic Star Lurrus, or I can like cycle a thing. I guess we'll see how much. I'm not sure if I should have done that or just played or just cycled a Triumph to try to combo. Not sure. All right, I have 2 cards in hand. One's a Pest Infestation. Yeah, now it feels like I should probably not be Lurrusing. And I have lots of black sources. Let's just play this, and let's just pass the turn. So what I'm probably going to want to do here, I have a Pest Infestation in hand, is I'm going to die over the next 2 turns most likely. I guess I'm not technically dead. Like I take 5 and then 5, so they have to put 7 power into play to do something here, but I still don't understand the Baleful Strix. I guess that they really wanted to play Emberwild Captain? Huh. Well, I guess that makes sense. That makes sense. Arwen Mortal Queen. All right, so I'm probably dead next turn then. I mean, 12. They're still a bit short here, I guess. Do they have mana out for something? Okay, well, I'll sack this for black. Tainted Pact. Put Mana Drain in my hand. No. Echo Vions? No. Expressive Iteration. No. Stock Up. No. Fiery Islet? No. Chain Lightning? No. Mountain? No. Deep Cavern Bat? No. I could get whammied Swamp. Well, actually, the Swamp can't whammy me anymore. Suplex? No. Brain Freeze? Yes. Okay. Draw. And I haven't exiled any of my Lotuses. So that much is nice. Yeah, I guess I just go for it here. Let's go Fatal Push on the Elf. What I'm going to do is I'm going to Brain Freeze myself, play Underworld Breach and Brain Freeze myself for 9. And I have a 9 out of 15 chance to mill, or actually more than that. I get to mill 9 out of 15 cards and I'm trying to hit Lotus or LED. So, I mean, feels pretty likely. I mean, Stas also could just have a removal spell for Breach here. Leyline Binding or something. Okay. I'm not dead next turn and I have Luris though, so I was going to hit the LED. And Lotus. All right, pass the turn. Gonna need 2 things here. Need a way to deal 7 damage, or I guess you can remove a counter, put a +1/+1 counter, +1/+, so they can attack for 8. And I go to 5. They have Pest Infestation in hand. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. Oh, that's not a disenchant. That's a Leyline Binding. No, I guess we won't find out. I don't think I have. I don't have any way to kill it, I don't think. I guess I'll just have to watch out for that one. I don't think I have, because the Goblin Crater Maker does not kill it either. All right. Well, Leyline Binding is good, huh? Yeah. I mean, Echo Vion is gone. Time Twister's in the graveyard. I don't think it's going to work out here. Kusali Pride Mage, okay. That one is not so bad because I have a bunch of removal spells that can hit it. Next turn, I get to go Luris and... I could Luris Lingering Souls and do something else, but I don't think it's quite going to be enough. It did feel like Stas had something here. Not much I could do about that. All right. Just take my turn here. There's the Crater Maker. Destroy colorless. All right. Got me game 2. Time Spiral? No. Ballista? No. All right. Let's get in there. I'm on the play here. Leyline Binding specifically is pretty annoying. I will say that. I didn't end up with a Brazen Borrower type effect. I know Borrower gets Luris and all that. Oh, okay. I could turn 1 Luris. I'm not going to do that, but because I could LED, Lotus, replay, and all that. I think I go Island, Lotus, pass. There's a chance I would want to Mana Drain on turn 1. It's not very likely. Gemstone Mine. I think I just Baleful Strix here. Time Twist Trying. I got some busted stuff I could do. I want to land a Mana Drain, I think. I was hoping to just hit a land off that Baleful Strix. My concern with passing with Drain Up is I don't have a 3rd land and I don't have any instants to play. So if I pass and don't do anything, and Stas doesn't do anything, it doesn't really work out great for me. Oh, that one's fine. All right, so let's go Suplex. on the Outline Liberator here. And hit for 1. I guess I don't really need to even be attacking here. I'm not going to win via damage, I don't think. And if I have to sack Lotus to drain here, I'm okay with that too. Okay, crack Delta. Robber of the Rich. Okay. Yeah, if I get my Brain Freeze exiled, I'm going to be so annoyed. Swamp, okay. That's why I realized like attacking didn't make that much sense. Land, LED, so now I have 3 cards in hand. I mean, I think I just pass. I could stock up. Feels like getting to Mana Drain is pretty nice. And Stas has to play a spell first in order to have Robber hit, so I can just Mana Drain whatever the spell is, most likely here. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're draining this. Mana Drain. Now Robber doesn't exile. And then now I have next turn 1,000,000 mana. Sure. Let's just trade. That's fine with me. Draw. Chromatic Star. Okay, so let's start with stock up here. Iteration and garbage. So let's take iteration and sure, a Triumph is, I guess, a thing. I think it's worth casting iteration here. Jeez. Pillage the Bog, Unearth. I guess I could put Unearth into hand, exile, pillage the Bog. Unearth the Baleful Strix. Draw. Chromatic Star. Yeah, I think I'm going to start with Time Twister. I mean, I could also just pillage the Bog here. So if I Twister, the question is, do I sack LED or Lotus? I kind of think I do. Okay, so let's sack this for blue. Twister, and then I'll sack this for blue again. Okay, there's Breach. So, oh, I ended up with not the right mana. Okay. I guess if I can pillage into Lotus, it works. I did not. I hit nothing still. Okay. I guess I'll put an iteration into my hand and put Luris into my hand and then pass the turn. Wow. I saw a lot of cards. I did a lot of missing. I could discard the Luris so I can unearth it. That sounds kind of nice. Okay, well, I hope my Brain Freeze doesn't get exiled. Man, I really just gave myself max looks there. I did mess up not having the right mana floating. I didn't want triple blue. I guess I wanted to add a little red or something, but okay, don't hit Brain Freeze, please. Lingering Souls, sure. Block. Pride Mage, great. That I don't mind. Into Arwen, huh? Okay. Start by Unearth on Luris. Oh, actually, did want to do this a little differently. Well, no, it should be fine. Baleful Strix. Draw. Chain Lightning the Pride Mage. I'm going to Arwen it. And then Fatal Push it. Okay, pass the turn. And I still have a lot of action here. I'm probably going to need to find my Deep Cavern Bat because Stas is going to be able to leave up Leyline Binding. But also, I'm not losing on the board right now. Okay, I'll block here. It's no longer indestructible. Is Luris getting burned? Oh. Ember Wild Captain, I see. Doesn't have Leyline Binding mana up, so that much is nice. So it means if I find a Lotus or LED, then I'll oh. Well, sure. But if I find Lotus or LED, I probably still win. Oh, okay. I have 18 cards left. So if I go 6 mana, if I go Iteration, I see 3, and then I get to Brain Freeze for 9. I see 12 out of my 18 cards. Alternatively, I could go Breach, but... Oh, hold on. If I go Breach, play Chromatic Star, sack it, play Chromatic Star, then Brain Freeze. I'll go Breach, Star, Star, Brain Freeze. That's 12, but I also draw 2 off the stars. There's something to Breach, to Unearthing Luris. I could also just stock up here. Stock up sees 5 cards. The problem is the Breach goes all in. I guess I go all in if I end with Brain Freeze either way. Let's go Iteration first. All right, freeze. Magic Line was chilling. Okay, there we go. That was easy enough. Lotus. Play Lotus. Gemstone Mine. Deep Cavern Bat is still around, so if I Deep Cavern Bat, I think it's worth Deep Cavern, Tainted Pact into Deep Cavern Bat. I don't know. Seems fine. Copperline Gorge into your hand. No. Lion's Eye Diamond into your hand. Yeah, I guess so. That sounds fine. LED. Yeah, I guess I'll just do it. Cast Breach. Lotus. I mean, I have the Endurance too, so I don't really think it's that likely that we end up losing here. Tainted Pact. Exile, Iteration, Strix, Pillage the Bog, I guess. Or actually, hold on. Let's just cast Pillage the Bog. And exile. I'm spending a lot of time I didn't really need to spend here, to be honest, but that's okay. Deep Cavern Bat. Deep Cavern Bat. Just to make sure. Okay. And Brain Freeze you for 1 million. Okay. Whew. All right, well, the game closed, but that was intense. I mean, I would have been really disappointed if I lost to basically a Leyline Binding green-white aggro deck, which, I mean, obviously there's things they can do that are good, but felt like I was in good shape. Let's see. Sandy Dog is playing Black-Red Reanimate with Atroxa and stuff like that. Okay. I think I'm just going to mulligan that hand. I don't know. This deck's kind of broken. That hand doesn't do anything. This looks better. And I guess I'll put back Raugrin Triome. I'm on the play here. Sandy also mulled. And I can go turn 1 Savai Triome, turn 2 Magda, maybe turn 3 Suspend Pillage. Plotting Pillage of the Bog can be really strong. Okay. Let's get this Magda down. Chromatic Star is not a terrible draw, but not super necessary right now. Let's see if he's got an answer to Magda. If he does, he'll play it, but I actually have kind of a lot of the cheap removal, so I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't. Oh, looks like he's got something, though. Collective Brutality? Oh, no. Pentad Prism. Okay. I guess I hope I don't get comboed next turn, but I'm going to just suspend pillage here. So that way it's safe from discard, but also if I drew an LED next turn, I could cast Echo and then have the pillage safely suspended as like an extra DT. Pretty good. Sandy does have 5 mana. Dude, firing off this Pentad Prism. It's like Tinker? Okay, what are we tinkering for? Ziblite Steel. Alright, well, I guess I should find Suplex, huh? Island. Pillage. Okay. So it's got some busted stuff. I think I have to take LED so I can cast this Echo. LED. Chromatic Star. Sack this for blue. Echo. If Sandy has a counter here, then so be it. Okay. I still missed. Let's sack this for a black. Let's cast Pillage the Bog. I guess I could not die this turn by playing Generous Plunderer and blocking with it. And I can even sack the Magda to Inquisition, so I guess I'll keep Tainted Pact. Sure. Currency Converter, Shallow Grave, Goryo's Vengeance. None of these do anything right now. I had to throw it all away this game. But a pain. All right. I mean, I could have taken Iteration and hoped to hit literally Lotus Breach in the same thing, but well, I saw a ton of cards, didn't see Suplex and didn't see combo cards, so I might just lose. He's going to play Sneak Attack here. Unless he drew a removal spell. Cycle Oliphant. To give it Trample and Shallow Grave it? Sure. What was I going to draw? Who knows? I felt a little unlucky, but I mean, I saw a ton of cards and just missed every time, so that does happen. Crater Maker doesn't sound particularly great. No. Let's just get in there. All right, well, I'm on the play. Put back Luris. This one I don't mind. It's not the best hand in the world, but I can't just mulligan the hands that don't have Lotus. And on the play, getting to go turn 2 Plunderer, turn 3 maybe like Tainted Pact. If I draw Breach or Lotus or LED, I can try to Tainted Pact and find whatever the other one is I'm missing because I already have the Brain Freeze. So seems fine to me. Oh, Iteration's pretty nice. Let's play Watery Grave. Let's play Generous Plunder, and then we get to do some more looks here with Iteration shortly. Okay. See what Sandy's got here. I'm going to give him a treasure with Plunder. The more broken your deck is, the better it is to give them treasures, generally, because you can use the mana better. I mean, Sandy's deck also is a nice combo deck. Like, he's going to be able to use the mana well, too. But I feel like my deck is still busted enough. Collective Brutality here would be pretty annoying. But I guess I have 2 action spells. I also have a Luris. Oh, Demonic Tutor. Yikes. Okay. Well, Iteration could also hit Inquisition or Deep Cavern Bat here, so I think I am still going to use the Plunder I've got two mana things. Like there's a chance I go iteration and then pass and then end of turn Tainted Pact or something along those lines. There's also a chance I iteration into Lotus or Breach or LED and then I want to fire off the Tainted Pact and just try to win this turn. So yeah, I think giving Sandy an extra mana is worth it, especially since some of my failure cases involve me finding a discard spell. Okay, yes. Copperline Gorge. Let's cast Expressive Iteration. Okay, there's Underworld Breach. Oh, this is funny because there's also Suplex, which is good against the thing. Like, and I have one swamp already, so I have some misses here. Oh, let's just put Breach in hand. Suplex on bottom, and let's exile the Echo, which I know is like a little awkward, but oh yeah, I guess I'll just Pact now, and if I hit LED it doesn't quite work. Mana Drain your hand? No. Next turn? No. Swamp? No. Lion's Eye Diamond? Yeah, I'll keep LED, and I could... Oh, I'm not going to attack, I don't think. I don't care about the damage. I could LED Echo here. He just tutored. Maybe that's just better to do. Yeah, that actually feels... Because then I end up with an... Oh, I can't LED Echo because it's exiled. Let's just pass. Let's just put the LED and pass then. For some reason, I thought the Echo was was in the graveyard. I guess I didn't attack because if Sandy, like... through the Breach or sneak attacked a Blightsteel, this would stop me from dying. If I'd hit Lotus, I win on the spot, I think. Actually, is that even true? I think I would actually be 1 mana short. So maybe I wasn't supposed to Tainted Pact there anyways. I should have just, I think, done the rest the same. Maybe play Copperline Gorge instead of drop Fury. You're pitching Sneak Attack? Okay. Does that mean that the Blightsteel is going to hit me here? Or what's going on? Or is it just, are we animating the Fury? This looks like a Pentad Prism. Okay. Maybe we're just putting Blightsteel into play. As long as it doesn't have haste. Okay. Well. And Breach. Brain freeze myself. Sack LED. There we go. Okay, we got game 2. All right, game 3 here. No, I don't want Selfless Spirit. Crater Maker can maybe like pop a Prism or something, but that doesn't sound very good. I think I'm ready to just battle. Maybe the Fatal Push isn't good. I don't know. There's not something I really want much more. Okay, any Lotuses? Any Lotuses? No, but this looks good enough. I've got that Fatal Push. As long as Sandy doesn't turn 2 Tinker me, I have Pyroblast for Tinker, and that seems like one of his better things. And then I have Tainted Pact as well. Sandy's mulling. I think I keep this hand. I mean, it's not like Unearth and Fatal Push are amazing, but Stock Up, Tainted Pact, and Pyroblast are all pretty nice, and I have the lands for them, so it seems pretty good to me. We'll see what Sandy comes out with after the mulligan. I mean, drawing Lotus would be good. Usually is. Steam Vents, anything like that. Oh, Fatal Push can kill that thing. There we go. I don't really like casting Tainted Pact without any of my combo pieces because it's fine. It can find one, but I don't think you end up... It's just a lot safer. I still should play this land. to just wait. I might cycle Unearth is what I might do. Because think about it this way. If I Taint Pact and then find a combo piece, ooh, what is this? Limb Duel's Vault. All right. I could Pyroblast it, but it feels like Sandy with 4 cards in hand, 2 lands, he's not going to be able to find like, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's going to be good. I just feel like it. Pyroblast does a pretty good job of stopping it because Tinker looks like something he would vault for here. But basically, if I find one combo piece, Tainted Pact to find another one is a little bit stronger. Though I guess this just finds the first one. Sure. But maybe I cycle an Earth. I probably... Though maybe we'll see what Sandy does, I guess. If Sandy like plays Pentad Prism and passes, it sounds like a Tinker setup. Maybe I Tainted Pact for Bat or Inquisition, and then I have Pyroblast plus that, and then I have stock up to refill afterwards. That might be better. I mean, I guess what I'll do is, assuming I don't cast this Pyroblast here, it's possible Sandy just goes untap Prism Tinker or something. But it's possible I could Tainted Pact and pick up a discard spell. If I see Brain Freeze or Breach or Lotus or LED, I'll just have to take it. But okay, Sandy Dog, what you got for me? This is a big one. These next 2 turns are going to be the whole match, basically. Fear of missing out. Okay. Discard an island. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, let's cast Tainted Pact and kind of see what we hit. Island in my hand? No. And I already have island already. Drop? No. That would have been double island. Echo? No. Swamp? No. Deep Cavern Bat? Yes. Oh, and I drew Mana Drain too? Okay, well, let's just go Bat. I've got a Pyroblast. This will help me figure out my plays. All right, well, Through the Breach and Blightsteel, huh? Let's take the Through the Breach. Oh man, if he tinkers or sneaks next turn, I could. Maybe I'm supposed to just take Blightsteel. So the problem is Blightsteel. It's like sneak attack versus him drawing another creature. He's got a lot more creatures. I think I'm supposed to take Through the Breach here, and I think I'm supposed to just Chain Lightning this thing because he doesn't even have blue. I think using my mana here is pretty nice. Yeah, I might lose to Sneak. Just 1 turn to play it. He drew Petal. Wow, he was gonna. Oh, because he had set it up. Yeah, I see. Well, that didn't work out great for Dogglesworth, and now I'm just gonna chill and probably cycle Unearth. I can't not have Mana Drain up, I don't think, because he could easily have like Sneak as a backup or something. So he's got Blightsteel in hand. Cycle Unearth. Oh, Pillage. Fiery Islet. Now I can go stock up. Pick up Iteration Chromatic Star. Yeah, we're pretty set now. Sandy's got no cards in hand. He's got a Blightsteel in hand. I can Mana Drain the first thing that's relevant that he plays. If he plays a blue card, I get to Pyroblast it. And if he draws a land to attack with Tar Pit, I can Fatal Push it. Pyrite Spellbomb. Okay. So you can get back. So you drew the removal spell. So that was a good draw. Let's see. Watery Grave. Let's plot this thing. Hold on. I think I'll plot Pillage the Bog. And keep up Pyroblast, Drain, Fatal Push. All right, well now I actually have to like do something because Sandy is gonna get to go for through the breach here. It could wait a turn and do it end of turn, but I don't think with a plotted Pillage the Bog he's gonna do that. I think he's gonna go for it. And I left up Pyroblast in case he randomly had like a Spell Pierce or something like that. You know, Mana Drain, leaving up Pyroblast. Okay. Well, I have 5 mana floating. I would like this to be the last turn of the game. Let's play this. Let's cast... Well, let's actually cast Iteration first, I think, because that looks at fewer cards. Whatever. Okay, that kind of missed. Let's Pillage the Bog. So I hit the Underworld Breach. And I could go Underworld Breach into Tainted Pact. Bottom in a random order. Swamp. Let's see what's exiled already. Swamp and Island. So, oh, I put Mountain back in my deck. That's actually really funny that actually could potentially cost me here, though I don't think it's going to, because I think I have enough to gas to Tainted Pact twice. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I guess I could also look at 14 cards with Pillage the Bog. Maybe that's just better. So Unearth, Mana Drain, Iteration, sure. Pillage the Bog. Take Black Lotus. Lotus. Oh, Pillage the Bog is sick here. Green, black. Pillage the Bog. Exile, Tainted Pact, Deep Cavern Bat. And Brain Freeze. I even had extra mana for a lot of reasons. All right, so let's go Chromatic Star. Exact this for blue. I mean, Sandy could have an Eldrazi. I think I'd be okay even if he does, though. And he's got Blightsteel in hand, so 2-0, baby. All right, oof, what a grind. All right, time for round 3. Playing against Black-Red here. Let's reveal Lura Sereno. I mean, this hand is actually not crazy to keep. Take a look again at they have some small creatures, some reanimates. I kind of feel like Inquisition plus Chain Lightning as a early play, plus crack Star to draw a card, and then I can get Lurrus and start recycling Star. That actually sounds reasonable. I don't know. This deck's busted. Obviously, there's something to mulliganing to a hand that has like Black Lotus, but feels like this is reasonable. Barrogoyf, Archon of Cruelty, Reanimate. Take Reanimate. I mean, taking Barrogoyf really doesn't work that well because you can just reanimate the Barrogoyf. I guess I could take it to set up Chain Lightning, but I would just be worried about them drawing a discard outlet. Because now I'll go Chromatic Star, Overgrown Tomb. And I think I'm going to put Lurrus into hand on 3, and then after this Barrogoyf gets cast, assuming... all right. I can just Chain Lightning the Barrogoyf. Let's play Copperline Gorge, and let's get Lurrus. So far, I haven't drawn much. I mean, Fiery Confluence can kill Lurrus, so can Bloodline or Blood Tithe Harvester, but... And... yeah, drawing Blood Tithe was pretty good. And here comes Barrogoyf as a 1-2. Take 3. All right, so let's go Chain Lightning. Oh, that's a nice draw. So let's just start with Chain Lightning the Barrogoyf. And I don't need to crack Star. Let's just play Baleful Strix here. Playing against someone who's got hand disruption, so I don't mind waiting. And 5 cards in hand, huh? I'm gonna blood token away an Archon, and I hope it doesn't get animated here. Battle display on that. Sure. Got a 14. All right. Time to crack star. Oh, mana drain. Huh. That's really awkward with Lotus here. Let's add a red. That makes things less awkward. Lotus. Lotus. Chromatic star. Play an island and pass, and then I'll have mana drain up. And they don't have they can't sack the blood tithe to kill Lotus. Oh, 5 mana play? Okay. I'm gonna get to see some cards next turn. Or they're just casting. Oh no, it doesn't fire confidence. Yeah, I'll mana drain the Bonehorde Drex, so that's for sure. So they can kill. Oh, they can kill Lotus with Mind Collapse. They got me. Their last card in hand's a Fiery Confluence. All right, that was pretty good. I get to see a bunch of cards here. So Chromatic Star, I think adding red again, just because I'm a little shorter on red. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's just Time Twister. That's a lot of mana floating. Echo Vion's Brain Freeze, stock up. My Lotus is back in my deck, funnily enough. All right, let's cast stock up and see if we can find Underworld Breach. No, but I found Lurrus and Deep Cavern Bat. So what am I doing this turn? I have already played my land. I have 5 mana. 8 though if you count LED. What I could do is I can play Lurrus, crack LED, crack it again, and Echo Vions. All right. That seems pretty reasonable to me. Sack this for blue. Use Lurrus to play it again. Well, the other question is, do I sack it for mana? I think so. I think I sack it for black and then cast Echo. Leaving like that. And... whew. Wow, that's kind of a miss. Okay. Psycho Rogren Triumph. I guess play Generous Plunder. Well, that was a really bad hand. Well, let's see what they got, huh? They get to do some things. Next turn I get to Iteration, which is nice. Even if Lurrus dies here, yeah, I'm okay with that. I mean, I whiffed really hard, don't get me wrong. I hit... I cycled into Iteration, so I hit all blanks, including a Pyroblast, which is not the best Pyroblast draft here, because I'm going to end up siding it out twice. I can't even cast Lingering Souls. Well, maybe. The Generous Plunder attacks I'll be able to. All right, play to land, cracked Marsh Flats. Oh, little surveilling. Okay. That's kind of a weak start to the turn. Maybe they don't have anything too crazy. I mean, I guess we'll see. Could easily like have gone discard reanimate or something. I assume this Lurrus is going to die, but it's, I guess, not a guarantee. We'll see. All right. Crack Nurturing Peatland to draw a card? That seems unlikely. Yeah, I mean, I still have a Time Twister in my deck at this point. I have a Lurrus in my deck, so this is no longer revealed. All right. Lurrus dies. That's not a surprise. Let's see what else they got. They have 6 cards in hand. I guess they could, like, attack, and if I block, they reanimate. Shielded Edict. All right, I guess they're just going to kill my 2 things and pass. I mean, hit me for 3. Oh, they'll reanimate that. Okay. Sure. Let's see. Well, at least I get to cast Lingering Souls now. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I like these. What do I want to do? I kind of think I take Breach LED, not Lotus. I haven't played a land yet. I could crack a thing, or I could play. I'm at 7. If I crack Islet, yeah. Draw a card. He brain freezes. No chain lightning though. That's not bad either. So I could do is I could go breach, replay Luris, crack LED. Well, crack LED to replay Luris. Replay LED with Luris. And cast Chain Lightning. Oh, I can cast some iterations. All right, let's do this. So actually, maybe what I do, I mean, I guess Luris is actually kind of not free because it costs me cards. Let's see, if I just want to iteration a bunch of times. Maybe I'll just start by doing that. I could at some point Luris, but I feel like doing this first is probably better. Let's exile 3 lands. Okay. Inquisition in hand. I'm going to discard my hand in a second here. Let's exile stock up. LED, exiling Pyroblast, Fiery Islet, Ragran Triumph. And now I think I sack this for blue. And I think I just cast stock up. Looking for that freeze. Put 2 cards in hand and the rest on the bottom. Chromatic Star and Baleful Strix. Okay, so now I can cast Iteration and then I can still cast LED. Well, let's play LED, exiling. I mean, kind of just going all in here, but I did put a Lotus. Lotus is my, oh no. Yeah, Lotus is the bottom card, and then I put 3 more bricks on the bottom. So if I go LED, exile, Inquisition, I guess I'll have the mana to stock up, so I'll stock up instead of iteration. Iteration, I guess Chain Lightning. Sack this for blue. Cast stock up again. Exiling, Baleful Strix, Chromatic Star, I guess Lingering Souls. And there's Brain Freeze. Boom. And Brain Freeze myself for 4. Brain Freeze you for a bunch. And as far as I know, they don't have an Eldrazi or anything. Yeah. LED better than Lotus confirmed. I took LED over Lotus and it generated me a lot more mana. All right. Brain Freeze happens. Brain Freeze. I mean, I guess I could have exiled Luris instead of Chain Lightning. I think we should be good here. Okay, we got the dub. Oof, that was some good digging. Iteration and everything. No Crater Maker, no Ballista. No, we're good to go. Deck is perfect. All right, on the draw here. Our hand worked out. We got an extra card off Luris. Not really much more you need, you know. Mana Drain is also pretty disgusting in this deck because, like, they can't just sit here and do nothing because I'll just combo them. And if they play and I Mana Drain them, then it goes pretty hard. Lingering Souls has been kind of awful. It's not that kind of Luris deck, but I haven't seen anything I wanted to switch for it. It's got a combo piece, no tutors, generous plunder, lingering souls. Good mana. I guess I will keep this. I feel like Plunder into Lingering Souls is not too bad in terms of disruption. Yeah, like a very fast Archon would be a problem. But, and then I have Breach, which is the most important of the pieces because it lets you recycle the Lotuses and cast a bunch of other cards. Brain Freeze is like the worst of them. It only works in the combo. And of course, Lotus and LED do other things too. They mold to 5. Well, I definitely am going to keep this on a mold of 5. It does make me less likely to want to give them a little plunder stimmy here with the treasures. But we'll see. We'll see. I really don't want to see them dump an Archon off the Surveil land. It always feels like cheating when they do that. But it doesn't look like they're running that right now. There's a Brain Freeze. All right, well, let's play Savai Triumph and pass Grease Wrench Goblin. Okay. Plunder. Now, if they attack, will I block? Feels like they probably want that thing to discard an Archon or something. Did they keep that on top and not hit a land? Are they deciding? I'm actually fine blocking. I don't need the mana, really. I feel like it makes things safer. All right. Freebooter's a little annoying, but I've got Fatal Push, Chain Lightning, Suplex. I'll unlock things soon enough. Is this the only game that Lingering Souls is going to do something? I'm going to get to play it so they can't attack me. Oh, Magda? All right, I guess I'll just do that. And I'll play the land. It's fine. I have Luris to go get. I'm not going to be spending time cycling Rogran Triumph, I don't think. Okay, well, that's pretty good. Let's Lingering Souls. I'll give them one turn to play something here. It saves a good amount of damage and is like a lot less suspicious because they know I have Lingering Souls. Well, I guess I'll take it because I'll double block the Freebooter next turn. And Unearth too. Okay. Let's go attack. Flashback Lingering Souls. Unearth. I think Generous Plunder. Basically, I'm trying to put a little pressure on them. And then let's see if hopefully we can. The only downside to this plan is now they're not going to attack Freebooter into the 2/1/1s because I think they might end of turn cast a removal spell here. I've kind of got a beatdown squad here, which is funny. At some point I'll pick up Luris and use that to replay Mogdar Generous Plunder. Seems fine. I mean, if I just draw like a stock up or something, it's just over. All right, here comes the removal spell. K command. Deal 2 damage. Okay. Yeah. I guess I'll block now. Take a little damage. Fable. Oh, I will mana drain the Fable. Okay. Fatal Push. Okay, so yeah, let's go Fatal Push the Freebooter. Cast Underworld Breach and Brain Freeze myself. Hold on, do I want to do something first? No, I just Brain Freeze myself twice and then I just win. There's LED. And oh, I didn't even side out the Pyroblast. Didn't matter. Won easily. Ooh, this deck was a delight. I mean, Brain Freeze, Breach, LED, and Lotus is just incredible. The Luris Companion was really good. Time Twister was great. Echo was great. I'm glad I picked it. Stock Up, obviously fantastic. Iteration. The Pillage of the Bog with this like kind of weird mana base, but it actually worked out pretty nicely. Tainted Pact was really good. Oh, this is just a sick deck. It even had like an Inquisition, a Mana Drain, a Deep Cavern Bat, so it had some interaction, Pyroblast too, and Chain Lightning, Fatal Push, Suplex, so pretty much just a perfect deck, and we got the 3-0, so we'll take it. Let's take a look at the draft log though. Well, pick one Lotus over Ancestral, easy. I actually stand by this stock up pick. Stock up's just awesome. And, you know, part of the reason I think Lotus is so good, you saw it in this draft, is when I first pick a Lotus, I try to draft a deck that is 10 out of 10 with Lotus. Like, I try to draft a combo deck. I think that's the best way to use Black Lotus. So taking stock up over, yeah, Sneak is fine. But honestly, I'm a little off Sneak right now. I think it's okay, but I don't think it's amazing. I think stock up's better than Reanimate. Reanimate doesn't go that well with Lotus. Yeah, I think it's an easy stock up. I stand by the Chain Lightning pick as well, though. I could see Blood Tithe because it's kind of similar and can draw cards. I don't really think you'd want Urtai there or Flame Tongue. I'd rather just take the cheap card. Magda versus Tidebinder's close. I'm not sold that I made the right pick there. Or even K-Command, though. You don't need to go that hard into Grixis. It's also Tameo, but Lotus and Tameo is not that much of a combo. Happy with the Lotus pick. There's a world where I go like Lotus, stock up, maybe Urtai or Blood Tithe into K-Command, and maybe I take Barrogoyf here, but I like Lurrus where I was at. Lingering Souls ended up being crap, so I just didn't really work. Maybe Skydiver would have been better, but I didn't know at the time I was going to be a combo deck. I got Brain Freeze 7th. Easy Brain Freeze over Tainted Pact, and I got Tainted Pact last pick. That's incredible. All right, well, we take those, I guess. And every one of these other cards was taken first. Funny. Pyroblast over Duress and Reprieve. I think that you shouldn't take Reprieve there, but I guess I didn't have a black card yet either. I mean, I had Lurrus, which was played in black. I don't know. I like Pyroblast. In the Brain Freeze deck, I think Pyroblast is really good too because a lot of the ways to interact with you are blue. Happy with Savitri over Sword. Unearth was great if you saw it. I took the defensively drafted Endurance. Took Courtyard over Revoker, sure. Last pick Tainted Pact. And then easy Mana Drain, ended up wheeling Suplex. I mean, this was just a good pack. I think Inquisition over Flash Atroxa was good. I don't think you want to take Probe or Brainstorm there. And of course, Windmill Slam on World Breach. Obviously, that made the whole draft. Iteration was unbelievable. The Limdual's Vault, I just felt like I had a Tainted Pact, Iteration, stock up. Too many, like, don't do anything cards. I'd rather just cast turn 2 Plunder and Threaten, and it was pretty good at doing that. The Trop ended up being pretty good. Steam Vents over Preordain, I think, worked out. Strix over Salvagers. That was another big pick. That was a really big pick. If I knew I was getting Lion's Eye Diamond, I think I probably would have taken Salvagers, though I just passed the Pyrite. But Strix ended up being really good in the deck. Suplex was great. I've Suplex Blightsteals a bunch now, though I guess I didn't technically do it this draft. I was trying to. Land, sure. First pick Deep Cavern Bat, not the stuff dreams were made of. I'm glad I passed the Steel Cutter to Strider. That worked out. I think Galvanic Discharge, I already had Chain Lightning. So yeah, the Bat was good. Watery Grave was great. Chromatic Star over Balance, Yogwill, Deluge. Yeah, it did work out. That one is close. I'm not sold. And then I think Easy Time Twister, the easiest LED in the world. And then Fatal Push over Talisman and some more Triumphs. Gemstone might end up working out fairly well, I think. Echo is still good over either. Yeah. And then we ended up closing out with a late Pillage and then some sideboard cards. What a deck, though. That was quite the deck. I think this deck is one of the better ones I've drafted for sure. And I mean, any deck with Lotus, LED, Breach, Brain Freeze, just these 4 cards is already a very good cube deck, and it has some pretty good support and good lands outside of it. So that's how you 3-0 draft. Thanks for hanging out with me today as I figured out a way to take Black Lotus and turn it into a 3-0. And you know what? I'll be back tomorrow with another draft. Hopefully another Lotus. We'll see. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel and you won't miss a single draft.